Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic.
And here we go. It's the day two. And here we go. It's the match two of today. And the wicket going the same way how it was been done in the first match. On the very first ball, the batter drives in and gets collected. Gets collected over there at the mid off, and it's been cleared. First wicket going down, and then that dance falling through of the catcher. What a start. What a start for the bowling team, and a huge blow to the batting side. And this time the ball goes all the way falling through the third for a four. Pratik, the new batter, walking in and going for a boundary on the very first ball, but through an edge. That was lucky enough to get a boundary on that. He tried to defend it, but there's four written all over it. Was in the air, but crosses the fielder and going all the way, yes, towards the boundary. There's no one there who can stop it, and it's going for a boundary. One more four. And as we can see in the replay, it wasn't lofted easily and straight over the fielder with intentions of getting some more runs, and they will get four of this. And here it goes. The bowler tries to make a comeback again after two consecutive boundaries. Dot ball here. Rakesh must be looking for a wicket over here. He got a wicket on the very first ball. Now he must be looking for second one. Let's see what can he do. And here comes the deceptive one, but a mistake by the keeper will cause them 4 runs. And umpire signals buys, but it doesn't matter how the run comes unless they're coming. So 4 runs for the batting team. And now, after the end of the first over, the score is 12 runs for the loss of one. And a beautiful delivery. A menacing one straight coming off there. And batter just defending it and playing it for a single. Let's have a look at that delivery again. What a delivery! What a delivery! Pull a one. Batter just turning it away for a single. And a full toss delivery, swing the tar in the air and falling in the no man's land and taken run, taken run over of this. And here it goes, it's in the air, going high and done. Collected, collected. One more batter going down. Second wicket been put down in the second over itself. It's Mahesh who has taken this wicket. Let's have a replay. Let's have a look. Let's have a view at that shot. He just tried to pull it off. It went up in the air, following the leading edge, and done. That's it. Getting collected. And it's a wicket been put down. Second wicket down for the batting team. And here we go again. Mahesh going into attack, driven off, but a swing and a miss. Following through on the last ball of the over. And here, after the end of the second over, the score is 19 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Played into the gap, straight to the fielder, had the boundary, and taken one of this. 20 for 2 it is. And what a defend, what a defend. Or should I say that Rakesh made him defend that because it was a brilliant delivery. And here it goes straight up high in the air, sailing up over the boundary ropes for the first maximum of the match. What a shot it was. Just have a look. He swinged it hard, played it straight over the long on, going up high, and there's no chance that anyone can stop it because it is going straight up there for a six. And here comes the swing and a miss after that maximum. Rakesh trying to make a comeback. 26 for 2 it is. Searching for another wicket. Can we see the third wicket coming off soon? What a delivery it was. A brilliant delivery, a dot ball to finish the over. And now here by the end of the third over, the score is 26 runs for the loss of 2. And now let's have a look at the last delivery of this over. A swing and a miss. Could have been a wicket-taking delivery. And let's have a look at that boundary. Beautiful delivery. There was an inner edge over there, and the keeper fumbles. Keeper. And here goes again. Again, Mahesh trying the same thing. And here finding that inner edge and going through the fine for the four again. One more boundary of this over. Again, the same thing happening. I think the captain should place someone over there behind the keeper. But there are too many boundaries going through the keeper. And here it goes. There's a player chasing the ball. Will he be able to stop it? No. The ball will win the race. The ball will finish the race first and will give them 4 runs. So ensure there are 4 boundaries of this over, of Mahesh's over. Where we were expecting a maiden over, a wicket maiden, we get to see a over where the bowling team, where the batting team scores 12 runs. And here we go again, the same thing happening again and again from the start of the match. Runs been leaked away from behind the keeper. And I guess it's the high time now that the captain should place someone over there behind the keeper to stop runs, to control this leak of runs. And again, a white ball signaled by the umpire, but taken one of that. So white plus one. And here Tej is going again. And this time played straight through the covers. The player at the covers tried his best, but there's four written all over it. There's no need to run for that. And just too many runs coming off this over. Only four balls been bowled till now, and 15 runs already been scored. Just turn it away into the gap, taking the first one quickly. Will they turn back? Yes, they will. They have turned back for the second one here. And now here after the end of the fifth over, the score is 56 runs for the loss of two wickets. After losing two wickets early, nobody thought that they would just reach up to 56 by the end of the fifth over. But yes, they're playing really good cricket, building really nice partnerships. Taking it off for a full toss in the air. Is it going for a six? Yes, it is going for a six. What a shot! What a shot taken for a six. Just have a replay, just have a look at that shot. Taking it off for a lower full toss and went up high all the way going up. and straight away there for a six. And Ankur has been welcomed with six over here. And here we go. Again, swept it off into the gap, and there's no chance that anyone can stop it. It is going straight up there through the mid wicket for a four. 10 runs off the first two balls. 66 for two it is. and here they sliced it into the gap and taken one. But what a shot it was! And the last ball just properly played into the gap, turned one into two, two into three, and this is something what is important in each and every game, turning ones into twos and twos into threes, because this running between the wickets, this singles and doubles are always special. They always keep the pressure low. And here he tries to take it off for a full toss, but no, it's going up for a wide delivery over here by Ankur. Here we go again. This time a deceptive delivery, just bowling it away from the batter. And here we go. Milind has been welcomed with a single over here. 90 runs up for the team, for the batting team, Scottish Stars. 90 runs for the loss of two wickets. A flighter delivery, played it up straight, going up all the way. No, but there's not a boundary of this. and just weaved it away into the gap towards the mid wicket. Taken the first one quickly. I've turned back for the second, and yes, will complete it successfully. Taken two of this. They very well know that how each and every run matters. They're just turning ones into twos and twos into threes to get as many runs as possible. And this time they have taken two of this. Just a push with soft hands into the gap and taken one comfortably. 94 for 2. Now one ball to go off for the ninth over. Finish the ninth over. Okay, okay, bye, Sai. ये कौन सा पोकेमोन है भाई? Paras and Charles. Just played into the gap properly, and here goes a boundary of that. Take it and plays it properly, just middled it. And now let's have a look at that shot again. What happened over there? The bowler came in running, bowled a flighted delivery slightly shorter, just flicked it away into the gap and going all the way away here through the mid wicket for a 4. And here we go. And with this shot, it is 100 runs up for the team, Scottish Stars. Wide delivery, the bowler is missing his line, and we can say that the pressure is building up over there on the bowling team. But they got 2 wickets early, but then after that, a nice partnership made over here by Charles and Paras, between Charles and Paras. And one more wide, one more extra. 102 it is. The batter just tries to slice it in, but no. This time Hitesh successfully bowls that one little away from the batter and tries to make him travel and successfully bowls a dot delivery. The delivery which he was looking for from so long. Again, same delivery. The batter just slices it in into the gap through the point, and here it is. A nonchalant four. It feels like it's just regular for him. Just look at that shot. Look at that shot. Just sliced it in and properly placed into the gap, and here it is. Second boundary of the over. Now more two balls to go before the drinks break. And here it goes, a huge shot, a maximum giving the batter all 6 runs. And Charles have completed his 50 runs. He's reached 58 now. Let's have a look at that shot. Here he stepped out, swinged it hard in the air, all the way going up, and yes. And again going up there. Let's have a look. This time he swinged it hard, straight over the long on, and up 6 again. And now here after the end of the 10th over, the score is 119 for the loss of 2. And now it's time for the drinks break. And here we go. Let's have a look at that first four after the drinks break. Just properly placed into the gap through the covers and just hit that chest straight. Bullseye. 124 for 2 it is. 11th over going on. It looks like they're going to cross 200 today. And here we go. Just pulled it off straight over the mid wicket, and yes, It's going for a four. 130 runs up for the team Scottish Stars for the loss of 2 wickets. Both the batters are batting really well, and here it goes again through the this time through the fine. He literally took that ball which was going for a wide. Into the gap, and here it is. Some work for our operator to give that animation again and to give that replay again because of that four. A fly to delivery steps out and into the gap, but straight to the fielder at the boundary and will get a run of this. And here it goes, the maximum. Just flicked it off. Just played smartly over the fine leg fielder. And just flicked it off into the gap. And yes, taken one. And there it goes, swing it hard in the air, and cat's dropped. Cat's dropped over there. Maybe because of the sunlight, but could have been that wicket taking opportunity. Could have been that one breakthrough, but unfortunately not. And taken off for low full toss, played straight over the mid wicket. And yes, taking a single. Just a single. One run of this. And here we go again. Again a four. Let's have a look at that shot again. Just perfectly placed into the gap. And there was a fielder, but he misfielded. And all the way going up there for a boundary. And with this now, Paras is at 45, just 5 runs away from his 50. Whereas the non-striker Charles is at 94, 6 runs away from his 100. Let's see who can complete the milestone first. And swings hard in the air, and it's been done. It's been done. Paras' journey is been stopped. There's a full stop been put down. Here we go. What a catch. Caught and bowled over there by the bowler. Siddharth 168 for 3 does finally a wicket after so long in the 15th over. And the ball is rolling towards the boundary ropes, but till then batters have turned away here for a couple of runs. Turn one into two and two into three, and it's running as many runs as possible. Here we go, this time wide, and a nice decision to keep a fielder over there behind the keeper, as there are too many misfields by the keeper today. The ball is just somehow dodging the keeper and going behind him. So it's a good choice to keep someone behind the keeper to save runs. And here flicks it off into the gap to the fine, and yes, turned it away here for a run. So after taking 2 runs off this ball, now Charles is at 97, just 3 runs away from his 100, and here comes a wide delivery, a wide ball. 176 runs already, 176 for the loss of 3. And here it goes. A huge blow to the Charles. Charles has been departed on 97. He was just 3 runs away from his 100. Just 3 runs away. And losing your wicket at this moment is never special. It's never a good thing to happen. But unfortunately, Siddharth who has taken that. And here coming a boundary through Aditya's bat. Here the fielder at the cover tried to stop the ball with his foot, but not a successful attempt. And that would go through the covers for a four. I've turned back for multiple, and this shows the fitness of both the batters out there on the field, taking multiple wherever possible, keeping the running between the wickets always high. Made into the covers and turned it away for a single. It's turning for ones and twos and keeping the scoreboard ticking. 193 up for the team in the 17th over going on. They're definitely going above 200. Here just flicked it away into the gap towards the mid wicket. Taking the first one quickly. Will they turn back? Yes, they have turned back and will complete it successfully. Easy runs out there. Taking two of this at 195 now. And here we go again on for the 18th over. 197 for 4 it is. And here we go, this time played straight over the extra covers. But will get only a single, only one run. 197 for the loss of 4 it is. And swing hard played into the gap towards the mid wicket. Taking the first one quickly, and there was a chance that they could have turned for the second, but it could have been risky, so they decide to take only one. And it is now Aditya on strike, looking confident, looking for that one powerful shot which can cross the boundary ropes. And here it is, swing the charge straight high up. There was a fielder who jumped in to save that, but there's no chance that anyone can stop it, and it is going straight away there up over the long on for a six. And as we can see in the replay, it went up high. There's a fielder beneath, but there's no chance for him to stop it. The last 14 balls left, and with this shot, it's 200 runs up for the team. And here comes the white ball. 206 now. And here we go. A, a potentially best delivery. Could have been a wicket taking one, but no. Swing the tie in the air and going up all the way high again for maximum. What a shot! What a shot it was. He swing it hard, played up straight, high in the air, and there's no chance anyone can stop it. And it is going straight up there for a six. And now the score after the end of the 18th over is 216 for the loss of 4 wickets. And here comes again. A single. Just keep taking the single, and they're rotating the strike, keeping the scoreboard ticking. trying to get as many runs as possible. And here comes a wide delivery. This time just directed into the gap, looking for one more run, and yes, they will get that. They have turned back for multiple and have taken two of this. And there's an appeal for a wicket at the non-strikers end. A strong appeal. But no reaction from the umpire. Umpire says that it is clear, not out. The batter was inside the crease. Swing the hard in the air. High up going there. But yes, they will turn back for second. They will take two of this. And here goes swing it hard in the air. Is it going for a wicket? No. The catch has been dropped. The fielder fell short. And yes, 225 runs up for the team after the end of the 19th over. Now one last over left. 225 for the loss of 4. And here this time just flicked it in and into the gap towards the mid wicket and taken two of this. 2 runs to start the over, and his stage has been brought back into attack for his third over. 227 runs up. And he steps out, plays it straight, and Here it is, a maximum coming up. And again in the air, going up high, and yes, one more sixer. The way the batters of the team Scottish Stars are batting today is really special. They're doing really great. They're just going for runs back to back. 239 runs already. Just three balls left. And here we go again played high. And one more sixer. What kind of a batting this is? Three consecutive sixes, a hat trick of sixes. Here by Manthan at 2:45 now. Just two balls left. Let's see what can they do. Let's see what happens. And here we go. Now ready for the one last delivery. One final delivery it is. And just flicked it away. Straight to the fielder at the fine. And yes, taken one. And with this, finally, the 20 overs, the first inning comes to an end. And with this, the score after the end of the first inning is 246 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. And now the target for the team, Jml Stallions, is going to be 247.
Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1.
And here we go back again into the run chase where the team JML Stallions requires 246 runs now of 19.5 overs. Sling it hard here and just played it off straight over the covers and getting a boundary of that. And here the score after the end of the first over is 5 runs for no loss. Played it straight, going straight down the ground for a boundary. A much needed one over there, straight down the ground to chase down this huge total. This time played into the covers, a misfield over there, and a four through the covers here. What a shot! Played it straight again, going up, and there's no chance that anyone can stop it. Let's have a look at that shot. Played it straight over the bowler and going up all the way for a boundary. Three consecutive boundaries here by Mahesh. He's keeping the run rate high. This time straight to the fielder and taken a single. And here goes um, a wide delivery coming off of Isaac's over, of Isaac's second over. Again, the same ball. Again, a wide coming on there. The bowler really needs to have control over the line and length he wants to bowl. He just can't keep giving away runs like this. And here comes finally the delivery which he was trying to bowl from fast through deliveries, trying to keep it away from the batter. And here he successfully delivers that. And here comes a dot ball. Here is Zach going again for the last delivery and just swinged it off straight to the fielder and a dot ball to finish the over. And now here, after the end of the third over, the score is 23 runs for no loss. And here comes the dot ball, a dot delivery to start the over by Sunil. Sunil is here for his first over. In in the air and taken. It's taken. The wicket they were looking for from so long has finally been taken. Let's have a look at that wicket. The bowler came in running. The batter was looking confident. His swing, the hard, is in the air and straight away getting collected at the long off. Vinod, Vinod is keeping the over really tight. He's just not ready to give away even a single run. Four back-to-back dot balls, 222 runs needed, and the team JML Stallions is just looking clueless. Here we go again. Again, the same thing happening. One more dot ball. Can it be a maiden over? And a maiden over at this point is not a good sign for the chasing team, as target is really big. And if they want to chase it down, they really need to go fast behind it. And here comes again. No, there's a misfield by the fielder at the covers, and they will take a single of this. So just one run of the fifth over, and now the score is 26 runs for the loss of one wicket. Jml Stallion requires 221 runs from 15 overs at the required run rate of 14.73 to win this match. Flighted delivery, and here comes a dot ball. And Sunil's over now. So is Sunil going to follow the same plan of what Vinod did? Bowling as many dot balls as possible. He bowled five consecutive dot balls. Let's see what Sunil can do here. Here are two consecutive till now. Let's see if we can get more. In the air, and here it is. Here it is, the moment they were looking for from so long. They were looking for that wicket taking opportunity, and finally, the wicket has been put down. Let's have a look at that replay. Let's have a look at that replay again. And here is swing the chart in the air and gets collected there. So this is how the second wicket has been put down. And here it goes, a brilliant delivery falling on there by Sunil, who is looking for one more wicket. Last ball of the power play, and just flicked it away into the gap. And here it is, a single take, a dot ball to finish the over. And now, by the end of the sixth over, by the end of the power play, the score is 28 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. And here we go. It is Vinod back into attack, who has started off with a wide delivery this time. An extra run to start the over, something which we didn't see in the last over. 29 for 2, 218 required from 14 overs at the required run rate of 15.57. Played it straight and getting 4 on that. A 4 straight down the ground. Let's have a replay of that. It just moved the ball straight up there, and yes, going down the ground for a 4. 213 required now. This time just sliced it away and taken a single. 34 for the loss of 2, and now after the single it is 35 for the loss of 2. This time the bowler will stop it himself, and now after the end of the 7th over the score is 36 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. and here he just sweeps it off to the leg side, and yo, there is it, 1 run taken. And here we go, swing it hard in the air, and where is it? It's been taken. It's been taken. One more wicket has been put down. Let's have replay. Let's have a look at that catch. The bowler was all set. He came in running. Bowled it straight. The batter swinged it hard. Went up high in the air and then down. Then down. Taken by the bowler itself. 41 for 3 it is now. It's 8 over going and 206 runs needed from 12.3 overs at the required run rate of 16.43. Mhm. And here it goes, a dot ball falling through. Advait going again. A short pitch delivery, slightly slower. And here comes again a dot ball. And there's an appeal, a loud one was there. The keeper thought that it was heading straight onto his pads, but no. A single win taken to end the over, and now here by the end of the 8th over, the score is 42 runs for the loss of 3. And here it is. Pratik wasn't brought in for this reason. He was brought in to take this wicket down, to get a breakthrough, and here it is. Cut and caught behind. Ampazan going up, and the celebration following through. And loud appeal, strong one coming there. But the umpire thinks otherwise. He thinks that it is going outside. But they were so sure about it. Not only the bowler but also his teammates. And again, a deceptive delivery. Just leaving the batter clueless. And here it goes, here it goes. One more wicket. One more wicket has been put down over here. Let's have a look at that replay. And straight going into the stumps. Into the stumps. And one more wicket. Let's just have a quick look at the replay again. And here it goes. And then that celebration of if not me, then who? And 5 wickets. Almost the half side has been sent back. 44 for 5. And here we go. Up now it is 10 overs completed, and now after the end of the 10th over, the score is 51 runs for the loss of 5 wickets, and now the team JML Stallions requires 196 runs from 10 overs, that is 60 balls, with a required run rate of 19.60. So it is going to be amazing, and now it's time for the drinks break, and we will be back in short time.
Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action.
In the air and going up high. The fielder who lost his balance, but yes, it's going for a maximum. It went for a 4, not a 6. And here it goes. Here it goes, the moment. And here we go. Let's have a look at that wicket shot. He just flicked it in. It's in the air and gets collected at the leg side. Six wicket been put down. Now only four left. And here it goes. A tricky one. A dot ball by Shashank. Just four wickets left to send the chasing team back all out. 58 for 6 it is. And in the air and dropped. It's dropped. Could have been one more wicket. Could have been the first one for Shashank. Was an easy one. Here we go again. And a dot ball to finish the over. And now by the end of the 12th over, the score is 61 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. Driven into the covers. and taken single. This time just sliced in through the point and taken a single again. Just taking singles back to back. But this is not something what is going to help them today if they want to win this match, because it is 184 runs required. Again, the same thing, and there's some miscommunication. And here it is. The wicket has been put down at the non-strikers end. There was some miscommunication between both the batters, which leads to wicket. And here is one more wicket been put down. And this time just directed towards the extra covers, straight to the fielder and taken a single. Just moving it away for singles currently. And now here after the end of the 13th over, the score is 63 runs for the loss of 7. And now the score after the end of the 13th over is 64 runs for the loss of 7 wickets. And here it goes. One more wicket has been put down here, and this time at the keeper's end. A run out coming there. We'll have a replay soon. Let's have a look at this replay. The batter just flicked, just slides it in. Went towards the third one. And here we go. Here we go. A wicket coming off. Played it straight over the covers, rolling up all the way, straight to the fielder at the boundary, and taken one single on this. Only two wickets remaining. And here we go. A dot ball coming off there. The Pratik was looking for one more wicket, was looking for his fourth wicket there. Taken three already. Have conceded only 12 runs till now. Just slice it away into the gap and was feed by the fielder and the third man, and it's going all the way. Is it going for a boundary? Yes, it is going. It is going for a boundary. 4 runs getting subtracted from the runs needed, but I feel it's too late. It is too late for the run chase to get completed successfully. And here the score after the end of the 15th over is 75 runs for the loss of 8 wickets. And now the team Jml Stallions requires 170 runs from last 30 balls, which means the required run rate will be 34.40 per over. It is Sunil Punjabi brought into attack for the third over. For his third over, and he has started off with a single, and again, this time a dot ball. Steps out, flicks there, and moved it away for a single. You bad. And finding an inner edge, going through the fine, and there's no need to run for it because it is going up there straight for a boundary through the fine. Turned away here for the single. 83 for 8 it is. 17th over going on. 163 runs needed, and the required run rate is already above 36. So the winner is already been declared, but the official declarement will be declared after some time. Here it goes for a boundary again. And a dot coming on there. 90 runs up for the team after the end of the 17th over for the loss of 8 wickets. Now only 3 overs left to declare the defending team as the official winners of this match. And here it goes finally after so long. Sunil Punjabi has been brought into attack for the final over and he has put a wicket down on the very first ball. It's the ninth batter been put down, ninth batter been sent back. And swing it hard, it's in the air and catch dropped. It could have been that final one, but no, it gets dropped over there. We need to wait more to declare the official winners of this match. It's 93 for 9 at the moment, 18th over going on, and here we go again. And here comes the dot ball after that. And now it's Sashank been brought into attack for the 19th over. 94 for 9 it is. 2 overs left. And just one wicket left to send the chasing team all out. Let's see which thing is going to happen first. And taken off for a full toss and played it straight and turned away for a single. And here it goes in the air and taken finally. The wicket has been put down. The wicket has been put down. Let's have a look at that wicket again. The batter just swinged it hard. It went up high in the air. And here it goes, here it goes. Get collected, get collected. What a match it was. And with this, the team Scottish Stars have won the match. They have won the match by 151 runs. And now, by the end of the match, your commentator Janvesh Kokade is signing off. And now we'll see you again after some time.